Cheers. Cheers. Na zdrowie. Oh, that's nice.
It ended the conference season the way that we wanted to, and a lot of positive stuff tonight, and really late night, late start, and really happy with really pleased that the fans stuck around and honored a great senior class. We've got 3 of them up here and 3 others that are downstairs, and it's been a heck of a ride, and we're certainly excited for the selection show tomorrow, and then getting this NCAA tournament party started. And so it's time of the year that that everybody. This is the time of the year where dreams come true, and we're certainly looking forward to trying to climb that mountain and be one of these hopefully 64 teams that are getting started.
As for each of you players, obviously this is a night that's a culmination of a lot of things, even though there's still potentially a long ways to go. Controlling all of the stuff going on and making sure you play well, how did you try to approach tonight, and how do you feel it all played out?
I honestly think we approached it just the same as any other match. We knew that all of our senior stuff we get to celebrate afterwards. We had work to do first, so we went into it thinking the same thing, wanting to be aggressive and just play good volleyball, get back to where we are. And so honestly, it was the same, and obviously we got to enjoy a really special moment afterwards.
Yep, just make it do what it do. Yeah, just resetting after each point. I feel like it was mentioned before the game, reset, and that's when we're playing our best volleyball, when we're like goldfish with no memory, not even short memory, no memory. It's always forward, because it doesn't matter if you had the best quality of volleyball rally that just happened or your poorest. You have to approach the next thing the same.
Do you plan on what you're going to say before you come up here?
Yes, me and Dennis collaborate. I know the questions before.
Dennis, why can't I get in on
that? Deb, I guess Devin and Anna, just the block came. Your block came big again today. And it seems like it's one of those things like it just not to take a basketball term, but it gets on a run. And it seemed like that, especially those last 2 sets. What maybe started to click, and what's it more important? What's it like when you start getting the energy from those blocks?
We just focused on being low and over because they were getting us. We were making a lot of errors when we went high, tried to just overpower them, but getting low and over and staying steady is something we really focused on. I feel like it paid off in the end.
Also not getting jumpy. They're moving the ball around a lot, so just being patient, trusting our eyes, and then making a really explosive, dynamic move.
So, Kelly, what happened with the delay of game there with the liberos?
Don't stress him out.
We spend 10 minutes in delay. You want me spending 10 minutes in explaining that? It clearly took way too long, and so it was my mistake early, and then it got compounded by some others. We'll leave it at that. So we got to figure it out. But the one thing I liked is that we got right back to work, and those are the things that you do have control over. Is control what you control, and let's get back to playing good volley. And I thought I think we picked up a few points right there right after that, and that's I was certainly happy and pleased to see that.
Mark's question on the block, you got like 9 of them in that third set. What were you seeing? What did you talk about to make it better?
I thought we were really jumpy early on. It's it very, and that could be expected. It's no matter how much you try to control your emotions and say it's just another match. I mean, that's sometimes easier said than done. I thought we were getting juked out at times, and I thought we were just trying to be, getting up there and with our hands in the upper deck. And sometimes when you're reaching really high, it's easier to kind of tool, and it's harder to play defense around you. And I thought as we started settling down and being able to get better reads and be more disciplined, then we were a lot better. And sometimes you got to trust your training and trust your eyes and just put your hands in good spaces, and usually better things will happen. So we started not only picking up blocks, but we started getting a lot less tools off of our hands as well. So it was collectively a lot better. So.
Yuli, or anyone can answer this if they want to as well. Along the lines of, this week, the Ohio State match was a tough match. This one was a tough match. One, can you speak to the challenge of, is it a tough time of year in terms of, with the tournament coming up of focusing on those last couple matches of the regular season? What's it like for a player, as you're wrapping up your regular season and you're trying to, maybe not look ahead to the tournament? I don't know.
I feel like you also play against teams who are so scrappy and fighting at the end of their season with all of the power and energy they have. I feel like Ohio State, both with Michigan State, they put a really good defensive fight for sure, and offensively they were doing also very good things consistently. So one side is that, and the other side is I feel like we are going in a good direction with how we are resetting, what we just mentioned here, how we are approaching, always looking forward to what's going to happen next, and not really being in a place of judgment. So that's really good, and we can't forget about who is on the opposite side of the net.
We're going to go eat together as a team, so we're going to cut this off here. So thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
I thought we were going to say the same thing.
Buenas noches.